Welcome to the Realm. I'm Scotty Schemmel from Sports Realm, and today we're discussing our predictions for the upcoming NFL season. Let's just get started. Severin, started out number one.
So, the upcoming NFL season, I'm going to go with the New Orleans Saints as the number one team, which I think is a pretty unanimous pick as they had that really tough conference championship loss, obviously, with the pass interference call. That was definitely questionable and caused a lot of change with replaying and reffing, and it showed that they were just one bad call away from winning it all.
Yep, I have the same team. The New Orleans Saints is my number one team. I have Drew Brees leading them to a record something around 13-3, and they're gonna go far in the playoffs.
All right, number one. I really like the Saints, but my number one is the New England Patriots because of Tom Brady.
Old man.
You can he's getting older, but you can never
Just turned 42.
You can never put him down. Like he can win it every year, and this year he'll have a chance at it. Just
without Gronk.
Without cheating.
Okay, they cheated us. They cheated against us in the Super Bowl. So I mean, I don't really like them. I just
that was a
Tom
very
Brady's
long time
big
ago.
goat.
That was that long.
Okay.
But anyways, so number two team, for my number two team, I have the Los Angeles Rams following their strong season. They have the best player in football in Aaron Donald, and the rest of their amazing supporting cast. I
Kind
see
of a hot take. Or just
that Aaron Donald is the best player in football.
Yeah.
All right, but anyways, I have the Rams at number two.
I have the Indianapolis Colts at number 2, as they are a very young team that's up and coming. And Andrew Luck, he's been hyped up by the media ever since he came out of college. He's supposed to be one of the greatest prospects ever. He did live up to it somewhat. He's had a very successful career, but he hasn't had the winning that everybody expected to come along with drafting him. But he's never had the offensive line and defense he has now. And with Quentin Nelson anchoring down the offensive line with the Pro Bowl, and then Marlon Mack coming out, very, very solid running back with him. I feel like the amount of help that Andrew Luck has is unprecedented with his career, and they're just prime for Andrew Luck to win MVP and then just ball out and take home the Super Bowl.
Well, for my number two, it's obviously the New Orleans Saints. I think that as long as Drew Brees continues to just sling it down the field and their defense continues to develop, they'll be just fine this year and they could win it all. All right, number three.
Number three, I'm gonna come in straight with a little bit of bias. Say my homeboys, the Los Angeles Chargers, are gonna be the third best team in football this next season. It's just a prediction. We had a really strong season last year, and I feel like we can come out the gates and do it again.
I got clapped by the Patriots, but
for me, I'm gonna say the Los Angeles Rams.
Yeah, I'm taking Rams.
Yeah,
Max already said
but it all depends on Todd Gurley's health, and we're gonna see how that goes.
Yeah, he had a very, very questionable end of the season.
Yeah.
With just all the controversy and just the mysterious stuff that went on with the coaching staff and giving him reps and all. So yeah, we'll have to see if he'll be able to get back to his form where he got that massive contract and he showed he's a top 3 running back in the world. But yeah, if he can come back and Jared Goff may still maintain that Sean McVay-led offense with Aaron Donald anchoring down that defensive line, they'll definitely be a threat.
All right, well, number 4, Severin.
I have the Kansas City Chiefs.
I do too.
The high-powered,
Okay, yes.
The high-powered offense of led by Patrick Mahomes, just dropped 50 touchdowns last season. Just incredibly insane. It's just unbelievable. Tyreek Hill, he's had definitely a lot of controversy with his domestic violence case.
Yeah, we still don't know if he's gonna be there.
He should be ready by playoff time, and they're a scary team. Their defense definitely needs work, but the offense is so scary that they're a threat to win any game.
Yeah, and Tyreek Hill's just so fast. They kind of need him. I mean, they'll be fine without him, but they won't go nearly as far without him.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so for number 5, I'm going to have the reigning Super Bowl champions in the New England Patriots. What they did last season, capturing a Super Bowl, even with an aging Tom Brady, I think they are still a top 5 team in football. And then I'm going to throw in for an honorable mention the Indianapolis Colts as the 6th best team.
Definitely a threat. Yeah, Patriots, I'm a New York Jets fan. I do not like Tom Brady, do not like the Patriots, but I mean, everybody knows that they're the most successful dynasty over the last 20 years. It's just watching Tom Brady year after year get to the Super Bowl, as much as it pains to watch, you got to give credit where credit's due, and Tom Brady is proven himself as a winner, and they'll definitely be a contender for the Super Bowl this year.
Severin, you said it's painful to watch, but I mean, it's a city. It's your city of Boston.
It's not my city. I'm a Celtics fan, but it's not my city.
Okay.
Not my city.
All right. Well, I had the number 1, but my number 5 is going to be Los Angeles Chargers. Respect to Max. That team, that is a good team out there. Phillip Rivers. I want Phillip Rivers to get one before his career is over.
I'm an NC State football fan. I love Phillip Rivers, but I mean Melvin Gordon, you got that scenario going. You're gonna have Austin Eckler running back next year.
Yeah, and they added some great pieces like during the draft to their defense, so they're gonna be a scary team.
Yeah, sure. Derwin James is a very strong safety coming out as a rookie last year.
All right, so I think we're gonna go now into our team outlooks for our favorite. We can
run MVP real quick.
All right. So our predictions for MVP. My man, I'm gonna go with Patrick Mahomes two-peating for the championship. Had an outstanding offensive season last year. He's 100% capable of repeating that, dropping 50 touchdowns. As long as things like voter fatigue don't kick in and he throws that same offensive season that he did last year, he can most definitely two-peat.
Yeah, so mentioning voter fatigue, as that is definitely a huge factor. As much as voters, they might not want to admit that, but voter fatigue definitely factors into play. Having a new young star like an Andrew Luck that the media is always hyped up but has yet to win that award. And the fact that if Patrick Mahomes, 50 touchdowns is incredible, that's going to be difficult to repeat. I mean, like being able to go 50 touchdowns back-to-back seasons is nearly impossible. And just with all those factors with injuries and your receiving core and all that, I don't think he'll reach that 50 touchdown mark as it is such a hard plateau to hit. But if Patrick Mahomes, say he gets 44 touchdowns, Andrew Luck gets 43, Patrick Mahomes balls out, great record, like 11-5. But because of the fact that he had 50 touchdowns the year before, it'll look like he regressed. So why would he be the most valuable player again?
Well, yeah, I mean it's a really tough situation to gauge right now. But Patrick Mahomes is just so young that I don't think voter fatigue is really gonna happen like anytime soon.
Well, I don't know if they want to anoint him 2 MVPs this early in his career because that is kind of definitely a ton of hype.
It is, but I mean this guy is good. Like he's
insane. He's insane.
Yeah, so I mean. We're going to see what happens. But, I mean, obviously, if Andrew Luck does come back, it'll be a really good success story. And I want him to come back because that shoulder injury is brutal to come back from.
Let's go over our Super Bowl picks. I know we all said that New Orleans Saints was the best team in the NFL this upcoming season. But I'm still taking Indianapolis Colts just because I think Andrew Luck and the Indianapolis Colts, the way they're set up, will be able to win in the postseason and capture Super Bowl. I'm interested in what you guys have to say.
For a Super Bowl team, I'm gonna say the New Orleans Saints. Last year, you saw they were a foul call away from being in the Super Bowl game, which they had a chance of winning. Mm-hmm. I think that they're 100% capable of replicating that season, getting the call or whatever it would take for them to make it and win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, for me, I mean, this is tough. I know that the Patriots are probably gonna be there. But I'm going to have to go with New Orleans, just like Max. Like the way that city reacted to that call is just unbelievable. So, I mean, they definitely got the support for it. And you see when you watch the games, like their fans, they're all like covered in gold and gold and black paint.
And Drew Brees has won a Super Bowl before, so you have that running.
So, I mean, I think that they're going to be there and they're going to win it.
Just a question.
I have them coming out of the NFC, but then losing the Super Bowl.
Do we ever get your MVP pick?
Yeah,
he said Mahomes.
Yeah, I said Mahomes.
All right.
I said Mahomes.
He agreed.
Yeah. Well, actually, yeah, I said Mahomes, but like I mean, it's just so hard to like.
MVP
gauge.
in the NFL is very hard.
Yeah, I mean, Max, you're right. I never really did decide. I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna say Tom Brady because we're gonna come back to this. We're gonna come back to this. We're gonna come back to this. And Tom Brady, when he wins this, I'm just gonna.
At 42.
I'm gonna post this clip on our Instagram and everything.
He shouldn't have won. Like. He shouldn't have won his last MVP.
It'll be great to see one of those like Andrew Luck or Mahomes win it. All right, so outlook. Jets outlook, Severin's favorite team.
Outlook for our favorite teams. Diehard New York Jets fan, always ride with them. And I think Sam Darnold is poised for a Jared Goff type sophomore season as he has Le'Veon Bell, an incredible backfield make. After resting for an entire season, some people might say it's rust, but Le'Veon Bell, he's a true professional. He knows how to keep his body right, and I think that's just a ton of rest time for him to be primed for loads of touches in a really breakout season. Going to be an awesome fantasy football pick if you ask me.
Yeah.
But Le'Veon Bell, he's going to ball out with Sam Darnold.
Oh, yeah.
And then our defense led by Jamal Adams. Jamal Adams is my favorite player in the league. I love Jamal Adams.
Picked up Quinnen Williams, too.
The kind of energy he adds.
Quinnen Williams is a really good pickup.
Quinnen Williams. So we're anchoring our defensive line and our secondary with Jamal Adams and Quinnen Williams.
A good young defense.
it's just going to be scary. And then we picked up C.J. Mosley, awesome linebacker, just all 3 levels of defense. We improved. Then we got Sam Darnold, Le'Veon Bell in the backfield. I'm just confident, and I think we'll go 11-5, capture the wild card. We'll lose the division to the Patriots again, which I hope doesn't happen, but looks like it will.
All right, so for the Chargers, we had a really strong season last year. This year, things are going to be a little weird because of that Melvin Gordon situation that is yet to be resolved. But if we can just keep the momentum from last season going, I can see 12-4 actually win the division this year, unless the Chiefs have another breakout year. And then make it maybe even conference finals, maybe Super Bowl, hopefully. But
all right, well, for my team, the Carolina Panthers, I can't really say right now because of Cam Newton's shoulder. I mean, I honestly want to see him sit out a few games and just get a feel back, because I don't really know. I think that he should do exactly what Andrew Luck did and sit out, because then he'll come back good, just like Andrew Luck's gonna do this year. So I don't know. It'll be interesting. I mean, if he wants to play, then let's let him do it, because people have been talking about our backup that we drafted.
Will Greer?
Yeah, Will Greer could take a spot, but I just don't see that happening. It's Cam Newton.
Yeah, healthy Cam Newton is a problem.
Yeah. So it'll be fine. We'll figure it out. And I think that it just all depends really, because Cam Newton, with him healthy, we could be a serious contender in the playoffs. I mean, you could win a Super Bowl with Cam Newton. No one knows. So that's just what I'm gonna say. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching the video. Please like and subscribe. Follow our Instagram, sportsdrum.us. Or follow us on Twitter, sportsdrumus, and check out our website, sportsdrum.us. We got all our videos there. We got all our Big 3 interviews and great stuff there. Interview with Montrezl Harrell and all that good stuff. Thank you guys for listening.
Sportsdrum out.